Man, it's your boy Henny the Moore reporting live from the liquor store, man. And if you see my brother to the right of me, if it looks like somebody just escaped protective custody and he back on the block, couldn't leave the streets alone, it's my brother landlord from Alabama in the building, man. What you got going, my boy?
What's happening? What's happening, man? You already know what time it is, man. We in the building, man. What's going on with you?
Man, I can't call it, bro. I just got off of work.
Mm,
Made that long day, but I had to open up the door to the liquor store, man.
I'm
So
on the same time as you now. I'm getting straight off of work, putting on the computer, man, putting in this work.
man, indeed, man.
Getting
Listen.
off of work, putting in work. That's how we get down.
Hey man, that what happen when you an employee in the boss at the same time, man. I can't, go to work 9 hours out of a day and then not come home and work on my own stuff, man. So grind is real, but we love doing this stuff. We love the supporters. We love the Cowboys, man. So we're not.
Your mic sound a little funny
Let me see something. Cuckoo, cuckoo.
here. You good now?
Yeah. See, it was out here perpetrating for a second, man. I didn't know what was going on with that. Salute to my boy Numbhead Neil in the building, though, man. The serial slapper just tapped in with us. He said, "What up, Henny?" Slapped the horse shit out the mouths of 59 Eagles fans before checking in. Hey, that's love right there, man. You doing the Lord's work, slapping the shit out those Eagle fans, man. Cause listen, regardless of what's going on of the Super Bowl or anything else, we don't give a damn about the Philadelphia Eagles. We do not give a damn.
Not
He said,
one.
"Hey, can y'all hear me better now? Is my volume up to par at this point?" Because Justin said he couldn't hear me. My
You
boy
sound good on my end.
Desmond, so hey, put a one. We want to get the production right. So put a one if the volume is up to par right now for me.
Yes, sir.
He said the pigeons. Hey, Joe said what's up, Henny? Slap 5,000 Eagles fans up. Okay, Gucci. Justin Kitchen said it's better. Zach put a one. Robert King a one. All right, we Gucci then. We Gucci.
Yeah, you good.
All right, so now that y'all can hear me when I'm cussing out Jerry Jones and the Cowboys, I need y'all to help us out in the usual fashion as we always do. First and foremost, man, I need y'all to hit that like button. The more likes that we get on these platforms, the more that these platforms will push the content. It'll suggest it to folks. It'll reach a wider audience, and it'll help the page grow just by that. So if you want us to continue to grow and prosper, hit that like button, man. It helps us out immensely. After you hit that like button, make sure you turn right back around and hit that share button, because sharing is caring. But most importantly, though, man, I believe in manifestation. We practice manifestation in the liquor store. So if you want the Dallas Cowboys to finally get over the damn hump and get that sixth championship this upcoming year, y'all drop 6 emojis like y'all usually do. Share the content 6 times. Slap the shit out of an Eagles fan 6 times, man. So
I
yes, help
feel like slapping the head of the day.
slap. Hey,
I love it.
folks don't understand how hard that really going to be oxymoron with me saying that, but like folks don't know how hard that song slapped when it first came out, man.
Back in the G. Yeah.
Yeah, that move was hard. But hey, if y'all wondering what West Coast is, he is contractually obligated to be fashionably late at least 2 or 3 times, uh, a week. So he
It's in
will
the
be here
contract,
eventually.
like Cat Williams said that what he said that was in his contract. You remember he
Man,
said Ricky Smiley had to be in a dress to be on his movie. So, you know,
he
it's in
said
the
Henny.
contract.
He said Henny. My first time on YouTube. Don't see the like button. It's
Wait
at
a
the
minute.
bottom. Is at the bottom left.
Who said that?
My boy Robert King said he couldn't see the like button. Let me go
Oh,
over
he
here.
must be a Facebook person.
He might, yeah, because he said this is his first time on YouTube.
Welcome to YouTube, sir.
Yeah, welcome to YouTube, my brother. So yeah, at the bottom left, well, really, it's right underneath the video. You'll see the like button, and then you'll see the share button to the right of it. You'll see the money sign over there by the emojis.
He
You know,
found the live chat. He doing good.
there, my boy is. I see West Coast sliding in for the win. There you go. Well, he's trying to come in. I said yes. He follows us on Facebook. Okay.
Okay. We got you, man. Welcome to YouTube. We appreciate your support, sir.
Yeah, that's love right there, man. We appreciate you, my brother. Wes is trying to come in. I don't know why he disappeared. Mm-hmm. Says West Coast will make up all his content in 5 minutes when he gets here. He said Facebook. What's up, Jerry Perkins? Daniel Barrera Sports. He said West Coast running from the law. Well, listen, herb is legal in California, so you know there's nothing for West to run from in this regard. If they gonna get West for anything, they gonna get West for some herb, and they ain't gonna get West for no herb in Cali. So he Gucci. He always Gucci.
He good.
Yeah, man. Michael McQuaid, what's up with you, bro? Thank you for tapping in and showing love.
What's happening?
So, hey, landlord, I'm gonna ask you, right, while we're waiting for Brother West to slide into the building, I'm gonna ask you: have you seen the comments made by one Jariah Jones?
Jeremiah. What's his real name?
Man, I don't know.
Bill. You know how they be having
random ass name.
Yeah, you know how they be having them fake nicknames that mean another name. Like, it'd be crazy.
But they call you Bill, your name William. Like,
yeah, your name William, and they call you Bill. Like, what's up with
like,
that?
how?
But there gotta be some country stuff. You know, our stuff don't be making no sense. It gotta be country. But yeah, man, I haven't seen the comments, but I would like to know what you mean. He be saying all kind of crazy stuff. So I'm sure it's something I heard before. What'd he say?
All right. So I tell you what, I'm waiting for Wish to get in here anyway. So I'm gonna just
His
play.
name Gerald with a G.
Excuse me.
He said Gerald Wayne Jones. Is it Gerald with a G though? It's Gerald with a J. It gotta be with a J, right?
What's up? Hey, it's gotta be. I hope it would be. I would hope it would be. You know, it gotta be Jerry with a J. Atlanta said the Eagles fans slapping back. He said they got time today. What's up with you?
Wait a minute now. Hold on, hold your horses.
Hey, that's when you need to have the sound bite right there, man.
What?
The dun dun dun.
Yeah, that's the dun. She said they swing.
Yeah, back. Like Richard, like they be having names like Richard and. Hold on, Wes, where you at, my brother?
Okay, let's talk about the comments though.
Yeah, man, I was actually finna play them for you if we got time.
It's crazy. I ain't see Wes on my screen, but I seen him on the YouTube screen. That's weird.
That is weird. I'm trying to get Cuz pulled in here. I don't know what's going on. Matter of fact, let's just pull up the screenshots, man. I ain't got time to play this whole video because he said two stupid things. Listen, it's Jerry Jones, man. It's Jerry Jones. It's that time of year where you gotta just understand Jerry needs. Like, that man got his own language. So he said they wanted to go all in. She said, I'm a sub on all y'all channels. That love right there.
Salute. Got some eagle love in here, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, so he said, I would anticipate we're looking ahead at our key contracts that we like to address. We will be all in. I would anticipate we will be all in at the end of this year. So when you say, is there any thought, we will push the hell out of it. It will be going all in on different people that you've done in the past. We will be going all in. He done said going all in like 5 times. Like, is he trying to manifest something? We've seen some things out of some of the players that we want to be all in on. Yes, I would say that you will see us this coming year not build it for the future. It's the best way I've ever said. And that ought to answer a lot of questions. It answers no questions, Jerry.
Wait a minute. You got to read between the lines, because it sounds like he talking about free agents, but at the same time, it sounds like he talking about signing the people that he already believe in. Because why would he believe in people that's not on the team? You got to think about it. He said, we've seen some things out of some players that we want to be all in on.
Now that leaves it open to interpretation. Still,
he finna sign CeeDee Lamb. He finna sign CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott and say, "Hey, we all in, Cowboy Nation. We all in."
You know he from Arkansas, so I know a slick talking motherfucker when I see one. So he was deliberately ambiguous with the all in statements, because you can interpret it as I'm all in on the current players that I got on this roster, right? Like because he got a CeeDee Lamb to sign, he got a Micah Parsons to sign, he got a Dak Prescott to get a contract extension with. Like, there are marquee players that will put butts in seats that he can, lock up for the long term. Like, half a decade is long ass time.
Wait a minute. Tim Johnson is funny.
What could say?
He said, "Look, I'm blazed as hell right now, but what the hell Jerry just say?" He said, "It ain't that I'm high right now. It's just the fact that didn't make sense." I get you, bro. I feel you, my boy.
Man, it really made no sense, because it told the line in between. It sounded good for the folks that I'm trying to give hope to, and really I'm not saying any damn thing. If I don't do nothing, I could just say that y'all misinterpreted me.
You know what they say, that's called talking out the side of your neck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he ain't saying much.
Talking out both ends, really.
Yeah, you know that he ain't saying nothing at all. But look, hey, what do Jerry do better than anybody else?
Salesman.
He sells hope. He sells hope like, some other people. I don't want to say who I'm talking about, but he sells hope. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest commodity that he has, that you don't even have to have it. It don't even have to be tangible. You can just sell hope, bro. Like, you got unlimited hope for sale if you Jerry Jones. That's a dope ass way to make some money, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is come on here and sell hope. He ain't got to show us nothing. And some of these fans is going to just buy it. Wow.
I mean, listen. At this point, all people have is hope, because you already done lost in the first round. And what's even worse about us being here, we now have 10 Pro Bowl selections. We had some folks that got in as alternates, and we had 9 All-Pros. So you had 9 All-Pros, 10 Pro Bowlers, and you couldn't win one playoff game, despite having a number 1 seed.
Do I supposed to believe in this, or what do I supposed to do with that?
Man, you can't.
What I supposed to do with that? Can I cash that in for a win? Nah. Can I do anything with that?
No,
I don't think so. So I don't care no more, bro.
I need something tangible. You can tell me whatever. You can tell me whatever you want to tell me, right? Just like they say with words. Like, you could tell somebody you love him, but love is an action word. You could tell somebody you love them, then beat the shit out of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not really love. You know what I'm saying? Like,
when do you be good, though? Okay, you be good. But when do you be good? That's important. Do you be good when we need you? Do you be good on third down? Do you be good in the playoffs? Do you be good at the end of games? Do you do plays that make us win games? Do you do things like that? If not, then leave me alone.
Man.
I'm higher on players like D-Law. Because he's somebody I seen make game-changing plays at the end of games consistently. So miss me with the Pro Bowl talk. I seen D-Law come up big all year. In the clutch, when we needed it. He just can't do it by himself.
As a matter of fact, salute to DeMarcus Lawrence for his 4th Pro Bowl selection of his career. He did also get in as an alternate because Nick Bosa went to the Super Bowl. So salute to DeMarcus Lawrence. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for Jake Ferguson getting his first Pro Bowl nod. But like I said, that shit bittersweet to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got all this talent, and they're my guy. He actually moving and stuff. He good now. What's up with you, Wes?
Damn, can't hear him.
Yeah, we can't hear you. Yeah, we can't hear you.
So we'll say that, man. We don't care about Pro Bowlers no more.
We don't.
I don't care about it no more.
I mean,
I want to give credit to the players. Hey, they can do all that. I just want to give credit to the players who, when I'm up here sitting at the edge of my seat, they come up with a big play. That's my Pro Bowl.
I mean, but hey, Jake Ferguson did that for you all year. DeMarcus
I ain't
Lawrence,
disrespecting the players who got it. I'm just telling you, I'm looking at it differently now. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you did it and you just so happen to have a Pro Bowl, congratulations. But I'm just saying, I value those people, man. Those the people who we need. Those the people who change games. Those the people who help you get W's on the board. You know what I'm saying? The game changers. The people who actually made game-winning plays when you wanted one. Because there was a lot of people who didn't.
Yeah, at least in the postseason.
Yeah. Shit, it was in the regular season too sometimes.
Depending on what side of the ball we talking about.
Yeah. Ishnay on the Ishnay.
They gonna say too much about it, man. He said Ferg was the only player showed up in the playoffs. Michael Gallup showed up too, but you know
we ain't gonna give him no credit though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, like shit. Michael Gallup on the way out the door. $10 million. Hey, speaking of people, if I'm Dak Prescott though, I would probably ask for a trade because this man stay getting slandered by Jerry Jones bitch ass. So let me just go ahead and let's unpack this. We talking about Jerry Jones. We should have just titled this show Jerry Nummix or some shit. I'll be trying to break down what the hell he said. This is like trying to decipher hieroglyphics and shit. I don't be knowing what this man really be saying, but this one seemed like some old bullshit. So
want me to give it a shot?
Go ahead. You can read it.
Okay. Shout out to Clarence here from Twitter. He says, Jerry Jones refused to commit signing Dak Prescott to an extension because the team is taking a holistic approach to the offseason, but offered this confusing ditty. Wait a minute. He said he refused to do it now. Wait a minute. That's pretty strong right there. But he goes on to say, Dak has done nothing to change my mind about any promise for the future. I think I've said that. Hold up. I think I said that we will go as far as Dak takes us in the playoffs. Remember that. He said we will go as far as Dak takes us. You just said that. And that, hold on. I read it twice, didn't it? No, he said it twice.
And that is how
it's confusing me. Wait a minute. I think I've said that we will go as far as Dak takes us in the playoffs. Remember that. We will go as far as Dak takes us in the far as Dak takes us. And that is how far we went. That doesn't change a thing. We'll go as far as Dak takes us.
Mm-hmm. So first and foremost, let me say this.
Man, he got me thinking I'm crazy.
Like he mentioned that a lot. You know what that called? Do you know what that is called?
Craziness.
It's called scapegoating. Now remember, Dak Prescott don't do what Jerry Jones does. He does not, talk through the media in a manner that Jerry Jones does. But he mentions multiple times. He pretty much is saying we were a first round exit because of Dak Prescott. Partially true, but there was other things at play. And the reason why he only mentioned Dak Prescott is because let me ask you a question. Who was the damn GM? Jerry Jones, right? So you put this team together that folded in the postseason.
Everybody say that Micah the best player on the team. Why we ain't going fast as far as Micah take us?
He's not a quarterback.
No, but he's the best player on the team.
He's supposed to be.
That's what they say. He's the best player on the team. So why aren't we going far as Micah takes us?
Man, what I will say to this is Jerry Jones wants Dak Prescott to be the sacrificial lamb. He wants to just dump the blame off on kinfolk. Say something, cuz.
What's up with you, man?
All right, he in there now.
All right, he back now.
I found a hack for these cell phones, man. I think I found a hack to get, because how's my service right now?
You good?
You good right now?
Yep, I found a hack, bro. I found a hack. It takes two cell phones, but I found a way where you can use your service, your cell phone, and get the max service. Because you know how your cell phone has tethering, right? So what I'm using is I'm using this cell phone for the internet instead of the internet that's out in the world. You feel me? And it's strong than the mug right now. I got 5 bars, and it's consistent. I look 20, right?
Man,
But yeah, what we was talking about, I
we were
forgot.
talking
Well,
about
hating
Jerry
ass.
Jones.
Now, neither one of y'all said like, yeah, good job. Appreciate all hating ass. All season bring the realness out of a cowboy. I can dig it. This
Oh
that off
shit.
season love. I can dig it.
No,
Drake
hey,
said, "I don't want no fake love."
I want to know, man. Did you see Jerry Jones' comments? I want to know if you seen them, if you got an opinion on them. Cause that what we were talking about when you
You gotta
said,
decode them shits.
Well, just tell me the comment because I ain't gonna lie, I ain't see it.
all right. So I'm gonna start with the one we were just talking about and how he worded this, and I'm gonna see if you get the same thought as I got. He said, so Clarence Hill said Jerry Jones refused to commit signing Dak Prescott to an extension because the team is taking a holistic approach to the offseason, but he offered this confusing ditty. Dak has done nothing to change my mind about any promise for the future. I think I've said that we will go as far as Dak takes us in the playoffs. Remember that we will go as far as Dak takes us, and that is how far we went. That doesn't change a thing. We'll go as far as Dak takes us. In the quote.
So, what are my thoughts? What are my initial thoughts?
Yep.
My initial thoughts is that gonna get signed.
So you
That's what
took
my
that
initial
as a
thought.
good comment.
I took that as stop asking me about am I gonna be with you if I already told you I'm gonna be with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how your woman be trying to ask you every day, like, is she gonna be with me? Like, I told you I'm gonna be with you. You ain't gonna ask me every day. I wake up every day. I come home every day. Like, damn. Like the same reason why Mike Tomlin walked out on his interview. Like, bruh, I got a whole year left on my contract. If they ain't talking about firing me, what the hell is you talking about firing me? You know what I'm saying? Jerry Jones has been very adamant on saying, and I mean that Dak is going to be the quarterback of the future. So I think that's just Jerry Jones's irritatable way of saying, like, bruh, Dak has done nothing to change that. So what that means is Dak ain't did nothing to change his mind about being the quarterback for forever. Now, if he had been saying, we're looking at options and we're doing this and we're da 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 da, and Dak hasn't changed anything that, then yeah, I could 100% see how that could be a negative comment. But what he's really saying is Dak has not done anything in his mind to take him out of the mindset that he is going to be the Cowboys quarterback for a long time. And that's
Wait a minute. Did he mean that holistic? Or the
yeah.
other
But this is the
holistic?
thing. This is the thing about it is this is the
It's
this is
two
the
different definitions though. It's a whole nother definition because he think he ate on this one because they spelt it with the holistic, the one you know what I'm saying with the H.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you this right here. Holistic approach to Dak Prescott is giving him an extension. Anything else is more expensive. So he's still online telling the truth. He's just not saying it in a manner where he's just not flat out saying it. You know what I'm saying? It's like your girl be like, "Do you love me?" And you be like, "Well, did I pay the rent last month?" You know what I'm
Because
saying?
I got a slightly different viewpoint on it. I just think Jerry Jones is trying to do what Jerry Jones always does. He has no leverage, so he wants to try to create leverage in the mind of the public opinion when it comes to contract negotiations.
For
In my
only, I
opinion,
think it's. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no,
I'm
you
sorry for cutting
good.
you off.
No, you good, cuz I'm just thinking because like it's the way he said it. The way he put it, like man, we go as far as Dak Prescott takes us, and this how far we went this year. We go as far as
Yeah,
Dak Prescott takes us.
but see, this is the thing though. Also, you got to remember though, I don't think Jerry Jones is not a type of person like us. Jerry Jones is not thinking about Dak Prescott in a one-game sphere. Dak, Jerry Jones is thinking about Dak Prescott over 18 whole games because that's what he paid him for. Jerry Jones paid Dak Prescott for 18 games. And realistically, Jerry Jones only played him for 17 because the NFL pays Dak Prescott his salary for the playoffs. So
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Jones is thinking about the whole list, the whole season, the whole body of work. That's what he's thinking about. And business owners are always going to think like that. Like if I'm a business owner and I have 12 months on a calendar year, and I didn't make balance in January. Shoot, I got 11 more months. You know what I'm saying? As long as I supersede everything else, then I'm over what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I believe Jerry Jones is really saying. Like, I don't think, and this is what you guys also got to remember. Jerry Jones has never come out and giving someone that is going through a contract a vote of confidence. That doesn't even make any damn sense. To be honest with you, if we really pay attention to other teams, bro, nobody does that. Why would you create leverage for a player that's trying to create leverage against you? Like, look at what happened with Lamar Jackson. I mean, bro, the Baltimore Ravens was excited about their backup quarterback going to the Pro Bowl. You know what I'm saying? And what did they do? They promoted the hell out of that. You know what I'm saying? They liked it that. You know, I don't know where he is right now. That's crazy. But
He's still there.
but I don't think that Jerry Jones was speaking negatively about Dak Prescott in that moment right there. Because if you were thinking that, then you don't say that we are going to go as far as he takes us. Because if there's a mindset that he might not be on the team, that means we're not going anywhere. So that's why I say that the way he reiterated that, he was talking about the future. If he's talking about the future, that means there is a future. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you got to see it like this. At 86 years old, which is actually easier for Jerry Jones? To figure out something with Dak or to start over? Like,
I
starting
mean,
over
I
would
don't.
be pain.
I think you're misunderstanding what we're saying. I don't believe that he's going to let Dak Prescott walk. But I also know how Jerry Jones handle business when he talks to the media. Like he
No,
does this shit.
I know what you guys. I know what you guys are saying. I just don't. I don't believe that Jerry Jones was. I don't believe this comment was anyway negatively. That's just what I'm saying. Because Jerry Jones has been Because you got to think like this: when everything was good, and when Dak was on an MVP race, Jerry Jones was talking about extending him. He was talking about him being the quarterback in the future, right?
It gotta be a
Now think
little negative though, right? Cause he
yeah,
said
but
he
this
took him as far as that's where he took us, which was the first round. You know
yes,
what
but
I'm
think
saying?
about this. But you also got to think about this. He also took you to a division. He was also the division champ. You also had a first round and two possible men. The whole team failed. Like, be honest with you, we got to be cognizant to think that Jerry Jones is smart enough that Dak Prescott was not the main reason in that game. I don't believe that he believes that. I don't believe that.
It's not about what he believes, but I just believe that Jerry Jones does little shit to try and gain leverage. I know
But you got to
that
think this.
I know
But you
he
got to
has
think
no.
this.
I know he has. Listen, he has no leverage over Dak Prescott, right? He always tried to formulate some stuff, just like he made the move with Trey Lance, try to pull some leverage out of thin air. Made the move with Andy Dalton before the last contract, try
Yeah,
to
but
pull some leverage out of thin air. When you have a pattern, I usually believe that you stick to the pattern that you usually take in
But
these
see, this is
situations.
the thing. This is the thing, though. I don't believe that this is a part. But see, I'm gonna tell you this right here, though. Sometimes Slippy counts, and sometimes you could be doing something else. But since you always do this, they get it lumped into that too. I don't think that Jerry Jones was doing that with Dak Prescott because I believe that Jerry Jones knows without Dak Prescott, you're not a division champion. You don't win 12 games. You don't get a home playoff game.
Of course.
So I also and think about that. That's where also Dak took you. Like, now, I also believe that Jerry Jones feels. Think about this. The first thing he did do was solidify the head coach. So he definitely, to a degree, doesn't believe that it was the offense. The only thing that he hasn't solidified is who? Dan Quinn. Man, Dan Quinn's still floating around. We even rumors of people actually replacing him.
My
So
problem
I
about
think
it though is I gotta ask this though, like, why does he have to take us? You know what I'm saying? We
because
can
he's
have
a
other
quarterback, and
things.
that's just and
I
I'm
mean,
gonna be honest with you, because that's the way Jerry Jones wants to build this team. Jerry Jones just told you how he wants to
that's
build his
that's
team.
not how
That's
you
not what
win though.
that's
But my
not what he
question is this: if he is the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, we can stop complaining about it, or we can just figure out how to do it. Like, think about this: I believe that Dak Prescott's a better quarterback than Brock Purdy, and they're doing things despite of him. So you can't
they
tell me that
they
with
lead
us
they
having
lead
a better quarterback that we
they
can't do the same thing or
they
better.
lead, they
Aggressive
lead
as
the
hell
NFL
too.
they lead the NFL in rushing attempts and their last in passing attempts. Like I believe you can build around Dak Prescott and be successful, but I don't think that you can ask Dak Prescott to be quarterback Jesus and take us to the promised land. And I
You
and
done
I think
tried it
and
long
I and
enough.
I think Jerry Jones likes it like that. I think Jerry Jones likes fireworks. He likes box office. That's the brand of football he wants them to play. That's why
I
I
mean, man, if you don't have an above average quarterback, you're not going anywhere. Like there was no below average quarterback that made it outside of that made it in the playoffs. So you have to have a
so
good quarterback. Like we're not going to say that any
do you think
quarterback can
Brock
take
Purdy a
you
good
anywhere.
quarterback? Do you think Brock Purdy a good quarterback?
Like we are 100% a better team without that, with that, than we are without
That,
him.
that's not
So
what I asked.
that's like, and
I asked, do you think is Brock Purdy a good quarterback?
do I think hell yeah, I think he's a good quarterback. Hell yeah,
I really
hell
don't.
yes.
I really don't.
I believe he's a good.
Shout
Yes,
out to
I do
Donald
believe
Home
he's a
for the
good quarterback.
$10 cash app, my brother. I appreciate you for the love, my
I
brother.
ain't gonna lie.
Shout
I'll
out to
take him
Mr.
over Joe
Dino.
Burrows. I'll take him over Joe Burrows.
You
Over Joe?
wildin'.
Hell
You
no.
wildin' with that one though.
I'll take him over Joe Burrows.
Well, Burrow stay hurt though, but other than that,
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think Joe Burrow's got that dog on him like Purdy do. Man, I seen Purdy
man,
walk down the field two
Burrow was
times, bruh.
beating Pat though. Burrow was beating
Hey,
Pat.
Purdy gave my respect, bruh. He gave my respect, bruh.
Can't nobody
Like,
touch Pat, but Burrow. Look, they started calling Arrowhead, Burrowhead for a minute.
yeah, but man, but look what Burrow's
Pat
got,
had to
man.
go beat him though. Pat
Man,
had to beat him.
Bro,
look what Brock Purdy got. We talk about Burrow. Shit, that man got the
bruh, he got,
Ravens over with.
bruh, Chase Young. Listen to me. Chase Young is better than every wide receiver on the 49ers right now.
What the
Before
T.
last
Higgins,
year,
huh?
T.
Wait,
Higgins, and then
look,
Debo Samuels as a receiver only is probably as good as T. Higgins.
when it last year when Burrow got beat, because Pat just
but
beat him
Brandon
again.
Ayuk was a,
That's 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 that's
Brandon Ayuk was an all pro though. He got two all pro wide receivers, an all pro tight end, an all pro running back, all pro future Hall of Fame left
Bruh,
tackle,
and they got them and
best play
Cincinnati got the
caller in
same
the National
thing.
Football League,
Shout out to Dono
second
Holmes
best
on my
Bro,
side.
second best defense in the
and Joe
National
Burrow's
Football
a
League.
number one over pick with a number 2 pick wide receiver with T. Higgins,
All right,
a
and Brock Purdy,
nasty motherfucking tight end.
I'm not saying that Joe Burrow ain't got shit. I'm just saying Brock Purdy
I
got
take
more.
Purdy.
Purdy
I'm just
got
saying, me
you over.
personally, I'll take Purdy over Joe Burrows. Right now, I'll take him
You
over him.
you must not like Joe.
No, I like Joe, but I feel like Brock Purdy has done more with less, where Joe Burrows has done basically what's expected. I mean, you're throwing to a dude you've been throwing to since you were a sophomore in college. Like, come on, bro. How much better can he get? And think about this: Chase Young, and then Chase still went through a period when Joe Burrows, when he couldn't get a goddamn touchdown.
So
They was tripping. They could barely get him the ball.
Think about this
Joe
though.
Burrows is ups and down, man.
San
Joe
Francisco
Burrows.
was been going to the Super Bowl and the NFC championships and shit.
Who?
Burrow stepped in and took the Bengals there, and I ain't never did it for real. Like it's been
Yeah,
years.
but I mean, the
You know
AFC
what
is
I'm saying?
also not the NFC. You also got to remember the AFC is not the NFC
But
too,
he
man.
beat
Like,
Pat on the way there, didn't he? He beat Pat.
yeah.
Man, he beat Pat in the playoffs, bro. That don't even
I
happen.
believe it. I believe
That
it. I
don't even
believe it,
happen,
man. Joe
bro.
Burrow, and look,
Look,
and
and he beat him in KC. Like that what I'm telling you. He beat
and
Pat
guess what?
in
He can't beat the
KC,
Dallas
bro.
Cowboys though. But he can't beat the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey, matchups make fights, man. That shit don't matter. Matchups makes fights.
That boy can't beat the Dallas Cowboys though.
How many people on the planet can say they beat Pat in KC in the playoffs?
Bro, we almost beat them. We was 9. Our defense held them back
In
to
the playoffs.
6.
Yeah, playoffs different animal. They were
That's crazy, bro.
Man, but listen to me. I believe it, but they also lost to the Rams. Who did they lose to the Rams? Like, you know what I mean? The Cincinnati, they lost to the Rams in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but the Rams got a fire-ass team.
Yeah,
Man, they had a quarterback that was leading the league in interceptions.
He also was He had 50 touchdowns, did he not?
I don't know about 50. He might have, because Cooper Kupp was. He also had the
50?
offensive player of the year.
Because he had Odell when he still had a little bit of juice left. They had a fire-ass team. The Rams did. Had Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald. Like, man, I hate talking about other teams. That when I name off everything they got, I be feeling sad. Like, man, what
those other guys? We got our own business to attend to.
Hey, but listen to me, man. We got 6 months, man, before we don't think we got to only talk about Cowboy talk. We know a lot about other stuff that be going on, and we be having opinions about other stuff too, man. So, like, I'm gonna keep it real. I got this video
Shameless
And
plug. Go ahead.
I mean, I probably should have released it already, but I got this video of saying that Detroit was going to be really, really good this year. But it's useless for me to point it out right now. But man, I knew Detroit was going to be better this year. I knew they were, bro. I knew they were. I
They
didn't know
had
they
an
were going to be damn near
excellent
a Super
draft.
Bowl team, but
They
I
had an
knew they were going to be
excellent
better.
draft too. They had an
Yeah, I
excellent draft.
knew they were going to be better this
They
year, bro.
got 2 big time key contributors from the draft.
3.
Unlike us.
Every one of their draft
Well,
picks
3 because
contributed, bro.
They had Branch from Bama over the
Branch from
bottom of the
Bama,
defense.
Sam Laporta, Jameer Gibbs made a Pro Bowl selection. Laporta made a Pro Bowl selection.
The running back.
Yeah, Gibbs he was an alternate for Christian McCaffrey. So, McCaffrey can't go. He going to the Super Bowl. So Jameer Gibbs got in. Laporta got in. Branch started. So like all those dudes contributed. Even the linebacker contributed. Old boy from Iowa.
Do y'all think we can have this is a question we can go around. Do y'all think we can have a typical Will McClay draft and boost this team back up?
Man, I don't know what the hell Wilbur Clay doing and what he not doing. I ain't giving. Y'all be doing my OG, my. Listen, man, Jerry, my grandpa, man. Y'all be acting like y'all don't remember.
We ain't
Y'all
gonna
don't.
do this
Y'all
shit.
be acting like y'all don't remember in them '90s, bruh, when Jerry had the whole world singing the Dallas Cowboys. Not everything Jerry do is bad. I don't like that, man.
I
Man,
Don't be
talk
doing
bad
to my
about
grandpa,
Jerry,
man.
'cause I still want them Farious Jerry to make an appearance. I only talk bad about Steven.
Man, the boy got man. Come on, man. He keep that. He say that for them hoes, man. He ain't trying to worry. He ain't trying to
Bad
worry.
about Steven. We still got hope that Nefarious Jerry might come back one day.
But we don't need that because, man, that's the same dude that went and got Roy Williams. That boy
It's the
damn near
same
gave
dude
away
when
half
he
the
got
Dallas Cowboys
Deion
to go
too,
get Roy
though.
Williams.
Hey, but Roy Williams was
Same dude
going.
when he got Deion.
Oh wait, never mind. You talking about the wide receiver, Roy Williams. You gotta
that
clarify.
was bad.
The safety, he did the right thing by getting the safety. I think that Cuz just came at the wrong era. If he was
Look,
still,
you win some, you lose some. You ain't gonna strike gold every time you dig in the ground. You know what I'm saying? You're just not. But he tried. He tried, and he got some big time players that brought us some championships in this build. He did. So I think you do got to swing though. We're not
Oh hell
swinging.
yeah, you do got to swing for sure.
We in a fetal position. That's what we in.
you
We
get
in
We
a
are
hurt.
fetal
not, man.
position.
We
Yeah,
are
we
not,
are.
bro. Cowboy fans,
We are.
listen to me, Cowboy. And you know what's gonna be the saddest thing in the world,
I'm talking
honestly.
about in free agency. In free agency speaking, we ain't in a fetal position right now.
Been for years. They
ain't swinging, Wes.
They
We're
don't
not.
spend. They don't spend in free agency.
Look, Gilmore and what's the other dude? Brandon Cooks.
You traded for him. You
Look,
didn't
that
go
was
out
a
and
little
find
kick. That was a little kick out the fetal position. Like we, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we tried. We were still in fetal position, but we let off a couple of kicks. That's what that was. We ain't swinging at nobody.
Dallas Cowboys got one way that they build their team. They build through the draft. They sign low-level free agents, and they pray about it. But listen, it's
They
work.
let go and let God.
It's work to an extent, though, right? Because you have been lucky, or you just been really good at drafting some good players low. You found Dak Prescott as a 4th-round pick. You found Tony Pollard as a 4th-round pick. You found Jake Ferguson, Dalton Schultz, 4th-round picks. Deron Bland, 5th-round pick. You just go on
You
and
have a
on.
really, really good cheap team.
Yeah,
You have.
that's pretty much
It's
how
like
it works.
finding some good meat at the 99-cent store. That's what I always say.
And
Like
that's some
it's
hard
like
shit to do,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like every night, like my pops, I promise you, my pops, what he'll do is he'll go to the 99-cent store. He'll buy a whole bunch of food, right? He'll cook it all up, right? Cook it all up. Then he'll invite us over and we'll be eating it. He'd be like, $6, $3, $2. You can't even tell. You can't even tell that bacon. That's the type of
Yeah,
stuff my pops do.
man. He ain't lying. You would mess around, go to the 99-cent store buying meat, and that mug be spoiled. So you gotta just be out there mug going crazy in your investigating of the packages, because they just have some shit. It might be
Well,
dog
you
meat
got
in
to
that mug.
remember, he a health department agent, so you know what I'm saying. Ixnay on the
He
opposite snake.
know he doing. He know he
You
doing
know
this.
exactly what he looking for.
Ixnay on the. He don't call it snitching though. That's what he. Ixnay on the opposite snake. He don't call it snitching though. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
but I do agree, man. Like there are some things I think even West will agree with this. There are some positions you need some folks that already got skins on the wall to fill. Like I know West don't want no rookie middle linebacker. I know you don't
Hell
want
no.
no.
They don't exist.
I know you don't want no rookie defensive tackle. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like there's some shit that you need to already be established that to come in and make an impact. So
Plug
like
and play.
you do need plug and play guys. And I think the issue with us is the plug and play guys we too cheap. Then it be positions that are already cheap. Regular middle linebackers don't cost a world of money unless you're Roquan Smith, right? And he only make 20. So you can go
Fred.
find like you can go listen. Bobby Wagner has been an all pro the last 3 seasons, and he made under $10 million the last 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. So you can find good ass middle linebackers for the low if you actually just take your ass out there, spend market value for them, and don't sit around for them to lead the market.
Why would you be cheap in cheap markets though?
That's what I'm saying. That makes no
I'm
sense.
sick of these boys, man. That don't
You
make
want to
sense.
know why? I'm gonna tell you why though. The reason why the Cowboys do it is because they have guys like J-Ron Curse who they've done it. They guys like freaking Dante Fowler who they've done it. They have too many success stories, and they have failures too. But the Cowboys, one thing I love about Jerry Jones is he don't focus on the failures.
Hey,
he,
that
he don't focus on the Anthony Browns and the Taco Charlestons. He don't focus. Those don't scare him. You know what I'm saying? Well,
confirmation bias is what we called it.
that's called what?
Confirmation bias.
I'm good on it. Cause
Big,
like we said,
big word alert.
at the same time, you get what you pay for. I'm a believer in that too, though. You do
Oh,
get what you pay for,
I'm a
bro.
firm believer in getting what you pay for too. And if hey, listen to me, and if you sell a little bit, I might buy a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Jones, I'm gonna tell y'all this right here, man. At the end of the day, Father Time is undefeated. Jerry Jones, if you guys have noticed, he is trying to win a Super Bowl while making as little amount of huge changes as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not about to just like, that's why when everybody was like, what are we going to fire? Like, think about this. They technically didn't even fire Kellen Moore. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
the last person they fired was Jason Garrett, I guess you would say, but they didn't really fire him. They mutually agreed. The last person they fired was really Scott Linehan. That actually got Nick, you're fired. Get the hell up out of here. Get your box and get the hell up out of here. Scott Linehan. Everybody else got the slight hand push. You know what I'm saying? And Jerry Jones, he not like, I think like some people as they get older, it makes them more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel life is fleeting.
Should be.
Whereas in Jerry Jones, I think he's trying to hold on to it. That's why I also believe that Jerry Jones has to feel like at 86 years old, there's no way he can go through trying to figure out another quarterback. Like that is just not even plausible. And think about this, bro. There's no Jerry Jones had this. Jerry Jones signed Dak Prescott's contract too. So if Jerry Jones, why would he want to sign a contract that says no trade clause, no franchise tag? Why would he sign that?
Cause he ain't had no leverage.
But guess what? You can still just not sign. You can still do something else. You can do what you know what I mean. Like they weren't.
But not have a quarterback.
Like that
I
is
guess
the
what
thing
he's
about
saying,
this.
if he wanted to blow it up, he could have. I guess that's
Exactly.
Yeah.
And think about this. Dak wasn't even costing you nothing. So you could have at that moment you could have. The best time to replace Dak is when he was on his rookie deal, because he wasn't costing you anything. But the Cowboys did it. They willingly signed a contract that literally forced Dak to be with them. You know what I mean? So it's almost like the Cowboys, they know in the back of their head that they're going to get something done with Dak Prescott because it makes more sense. But I also feel like the Cowboys enjoy letting other people feel like they don't have no money. Because the Dak Prescott extension, it's just an automatic lever. Like, it ain't even really nothing it's going to be negotiated. But that's an automatic level at $59 million. We don't like it.
Our reason Joseph Kukaloo stuff. He was funny.
I seen it. I seen it. Damn.
What'd he say?
No, we don't want to say that.
We're not gonna say
this
that.
This is a family show, man. This is a family show.
Not really, but it's not late enough.
It's
in
really
the day
not.
But I can't read. I can't. Man, come on. I can't even hear. Just paraphrasing.
Jerry Jones is doing something nefarious with his mouth to Dak Prescott.
Nah,
Oh,
bro, we ain't no humpback Cowboys over here, man.
oh no.
Jerry mess with them hoes, man. You better go check resume, man. Listen to me. Part of the reason why Dak can't get paid now is because there's a chick right now getting 22 million. Dak out here paying hoes like they backs up quarterbacks. I'm telling you, Dak like y'all got a quarterback. Dak said y'all got a quarterback making 40. Dak said I got an ex-wife making 22. Hey, you mean?
You mean Jerry. You
Yeah,
mean Jerry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jerry mess with them females for sure.
Jerry got that money.
Yeah, him and Robert Kraft nasty
man. Robert Kraft.
man.
I knew Robert Kraft
Uh,
was gonna get in trouble when I seen him with
yeah,
Meek
dang.
Mill.
Yeah, you dang. I knew he was someone his name got on that list. You know, yeah, you mean him and
Man,
Deshaun Watson going up in them? Yeah, I mean
Pa
them
said
happy endings.
Jerry said he wants some glory hole.
He
man,
Good
did
grief.
say he wants some glory hole.
Good
man.
grief.
Yeah, but listen to me, man. Jerry, like that's one thing. One thing I do like about one thing I do love about the Dallas Cowboys is Jerry gonna give you some hope, man. He gonna throw us a bone and give us some hope. So at some point of this, like I already know Dak Prescott, that's gonna be a damn the leverage that he has on Dak right now is the fact that the fans aren't he's not in the fans' favor right now. And unfortunately, the Dallas Cowboys voice is very, very strong. So technically he does have some type of leverage. You know what I'm saying? Because let's just be real, bro. If some way if they miraculously figured out some weird way to get Dak Prescott off this team, there is a large amount of the people in this nation who would be happy
There are.
with not knowing. Because want to know why? Because they was happy when Zeke. I be like, bro, Zeke is gone. I'm like, bro, what? 12 touchdowns is gone. What is you trip? What is y'all talking about? Amari Cooper's gone. He never showed up in big games anyway. Okay, but he showed up in all the other games.
What I would say about that, a lot of people don't want the team to be better. They just be wanting change. They prefer change, and they don't really know what the outcome will be because it is different. That gives them hope. Hope keeps them engaged, and that's just what it is with them. But being realistic about stuff, you don't get rid of an All Pro quarterback and expect to have the same level of success that you did before. You don't get rid of a wide receiver, Amari Cooper pedigree, and expect to have the same passing game. We saw that. You don't get rid of Ezekiel Elliott's short yardage production and expect to replace that. We did not do it. So like when you get rid of
Man,
people,
that guy West looking like he just stroked out on that.
they done assassinated West Coast. I can't even- y'all too
Snake.
damn,
What
y'all too damn,
that boy Bosby said, Snake.
y'all too damn silly for me to be doing shows with, man.
I swear. Is he okay, man? Like, hey, we
Man.
need to check on our brother, man. West
Man,
Coast.
we're gonna
Hey,
have to call him in a minute.
hold
I'm
up,
gonna get
like,
concerned.
tap on his shoulder. West Coast. You good, bro?
This point over there.
You all right, my boy? Sheesh. But yeah, man. Jerry do sell hope, but we ain't gotta buy it though. You know, I want to see something, man. Make me know it. Do something to make me feel better. What that boy? What his name was? Chicago.
Shot Town.
Yeah, Shot Town on Players Club. He said, do something to make me feel better.
Feel good.
That's
Yeah.
what I want you to do, Jerry. Do something to make me feel better, bro. Go get some free agents. Go swing, man. Go swing. This team is too close to not be swinging.
There, cuz this.
Not be swinging.
All right. You back in the building to say something, cuz.
Man, I got maybe 10 minutes.
All right, you good. We gonna keep rocking.
But yeah, man. Bruh, I know this, bruh. I know I'm gonna start feeling some type of way in about 8 days when all these 49er fans and all these goddamn Chiefs fans start hitting me up jerseys talking about they getting ready for the Super Bowl. That be the only thing that really reminds me that the Dallas Cowboys did not make it in. And that be the real reason why I know that, like, when they be trying to say like the NFL is rigged and all this other stuff, like, obviously I'm a grown ass man, so I know that that's not true. But still, I be thinking like, bro, do you know how much money would be made with the Dallas Cowboys in the Super Bowl, and you ain't even got to play? They're not even going to play for 2 weeks. So you legally have to talk about, bro. It would be ridiculous, bro. Like we would have shows right now with 12,000 people on them, bro. Like it would be ridiculous, man. Like everybody would make money. Like I remember this story of where they were talking about how Cleveland, how the area was so affected when LeBron James left. like how many restaurants and stuff had to close up because when he was there, he just brought so much revenue to the area. And I'm thinking, like, bruh, you know how much money the Dallas Cowboys would make? Like, so
Man.
so on the back end, it do be weird to me because I'd be like, Jerry, you a privately owned damn near business in the NFL. All that money that you would be making off jersey sales and every person that ever played for the Dallas Cowboys would be on every TV show. Like, bro, like the Cowboys wouldn't even necessarily have to win to capitalize on the Super Bowl. We'd be like Floyd Mayweather. We're gonna make more regardless if we win or lose. You know what I'm saying?
I hear they say Derrick Henry live in Dallas though.
Yeah, listen,
He lives, yeah, he does.
we're not gonna do what happened with the DeAndre Hopkins shit. That man was in Dallas with Dez Bryant campaigning, and he still signed somewhere else. So I don't give a damn if he's in the star. If he ain't got his name on a contract, I don't talk about the man.
And free agency ain't even started yet, so you can't even really talk to him legally. You
Yeah,
can't
because
talk to him
listen,
until like March 15th or something like that.
I
The
wouldn't
only
mind
thing, the only
having them.
thing I say about what Wes was saying, that's a great point, but it's it's another side of it. Like I think they look at the Cowboys like a guaranteed cash though. So they need cash for the other people. Like they need the other teams to make money. They
Yeah,
don't look at the Cowboys to make money.
that's
They
what the
like,
NBA does.
you see what I'm saying? That's why
That's what
that's
the
why
NBA does. That's why the NBA
you
wants like
made a
teams like Milwaukee to win.
yeah, you made a good point that it would be so much money if the Cowboys did it, but at the same time,
They don't.
Jerry's still the biggest team. It don't matter what we do. They don't have to let us win. We still making more money. We still get more views than everybody else. We still bring in more revenue than any other team. So why would they have to need? They need other people to hold their weight. They like the Cowboys got it. Like we good on the Cowboys. They like, hey man, we need other
But
teams
I'm gonna
to
tell
hold
you, you
their
want to
weight.
know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because the NFL's biggest partner is TV.
Yeah,
Nope, that's
Professor
why
in the
we're always
building
on it.
The
said he
hell?
don't believe Jerry. It's you can't believe Jerry, man.
No, we can't believe Jerry.
We can hope. We can still hope. That's all we can do. Because look, let's be fair though. They did do some uncharacteristic stuff last year though. It wasn't no big swing, it wasn't no big risk. But you know, right? That was uncharacteristic for them to trade for Cooks and Stephon Gilmore. It
And
wasn't no big trade, but it
I,
was
I,
uncharacteristic.
I was gonna say it's characteristic. We looked at the names and we were happy, but when you think about the age and what they got them for, it's a Dallas Cowboy ass deal. They
It's
got
still a dollar bill Jones special.
it's a Dollar Bill Jones special. It just had better names attached to it. We knew who Brandon Cooks was, and we knew who Stephon Gilmore was, but we're not factoring in both these boys down near 30. Both of them aren't the same players that they used to be. But it's an upgrade for us. We were happy, and it made a lot of sense. But shit, it still was a dollar bill
Yeah,
special.
but you
And
also
we
got to
All,
think
all
like
I'm
this though.
saying
But
is
can I
maybe
say
they
something?
go. I
Go
was
ahead.
about to say maybe they put their toe in the water for a minute, and now they tested the free agency pool and like, man, maybe we could dive in next year. Let's hope,
Yeah,
bro.
and
We
also
can hope.
you also got to think like this. I don't think the Cowboys felt at those two positions that they needed such a big delta either, because you had CeeDee Lamb, who was coming off for an 1,100-yard season and a Pro Bowl
1300.
season.
Don't sell
13,
us
I'm sorry,
short.
1,300. Yeah, because he should have had 1,800 with if Dak plays the 5 games. 1,300-yard season. You have Michael Gallup that's about to be making $11 million. You have Jalen Tolbert who's coming into the fold. You was really just kind of signing Brandon Cooks to be a fringe third to second guy, just in case guy. You know what I'm saying? And then Trevon Diggs, when you signed Stephon, when you traded for Stephon Gilmore, you were really adding Stephon Gilmore as an extra guy. You know what I'm saying? Because you were thinking that you were going to have Trevon Diggs and then also Deron Bland. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I think even though I don't think the Cowboys was feeling like we have to go so far into. I'm just saying at those
Mm.
positions only, because obviously they didn't do nothing at linebacker or running back. You know what I'm saying? But at those positions, I think they felt that like we are so heavy at especially with the talent level, not necessarily bodies, but if you think about it, wide receiver technically should be our best.
Damn, they done shot my nigga.
He was talking too much truth, huh?
He was talking too much truth. They assassinated him. Shout out to
Yikes.
El Professor for the 10 piece on the Cash App though, man. I
Shout out
appreciate
to
that.
El Professor, man.
man.
Shout out to him from my
That's
side too, man. I appreciate you, sir.
that's sort of concern me. I'm gonna call him in a little bit if he don't pop up back in here. Cause you
They
just
just
don't.
tried to swipe out West Coast. Dang.
Yeah, you know they say it's possible just to disappear if you live in America.
I told you, just spontaneously combust. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
He
Just
said Dak
disappear.
Prescott opted out of the Pro Bowl for the second time in a row. He would have been a 4-time Pro Bowler. Shit, he would have been a 5-time Pro Bowler. He already he gonna get this All Pro selection. He was supposed to have an All Pro selection in 2021, but he opted not to be an alternate. When you don't, when you're selected as an alternate, you got to play in order to get the Pro Bowl nod. If you get selected the first time around, you can sit out and still have it on your resume. So he really should have about 5 Pro Bowl selections. He just don't give a damn about going. He was an alternate in 2017 as well.
I like it.
Yeah, he don't give
I
a
like
damn
it.
about that. He don't give a damn about that. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, that's the more pound to him. You know what I'm saying?
He got better things to do.
I mean, yeah, because they said they excused him because of the birth of his child. That's the same reason that Zach Martin will not be there. They're both expecting kids. They're not trying to be in Orlando, Florida, hundreds of miles away from Dallas and then get that call. So you know what I'm saying? They just gonna be around the Dallas area. He said, and go after Jacobs. Man, let me ask you a question, landlord, as we wait for Brother West Coast to return to us.
Mm-hmm.
What free agent move will make you feel like we had a successful offseason? Only free agency.
Bobby Wagner
Okay.
at linebacker.
Okay.
Maybe Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, DeAndre Swift, for God's sakes. It ain't gotta be the top guys. And one of the defensive tackles, DJ Reader, Sheldon Rankins, one of those boys. That's all I want. That's all I want in free agents. I want another defensive tackle, a linebacker, and a running back. I can do everything else in the draft.
I mean, I agree. I can't even follow that one up because you hit all the positions that I agree on. Because the same thing I was saying to West, you cannot say, in regards to building this team, that you would want to go with a rookie middle linebacker. So you have to obviously get a vet. Bobby Wagner fits that mold perfectly. Matter of fact, I think I have a list of available linebackers that will be there in free agency. So these are inside linebackers, all of these. So if you're wondering, these are not edge rushers. Devin White from the Bucks, Patrick Queen, Josie Joel from the Broncos, Bobby Wagner, as you mentioned, Jordan Hicks, Levante David, who was very good, but he's a little bit
take one of them.
Long in the tooth. Devin Bush, right? Devin Bush is not a bad pickup. Denzel Perryman. I would probably stay away from Zach Cunningham. I seen what he did with the Eagles. He was not very good. Shaquille Leonard, stay away from his ass too. Willie Gay from the Chiefs. I wouldn't mind signing a linebacker with some championship pedigree.
Willie Gay hard too.
Quan Alexander, Anthony Walker. So
Shout
there's some
out
guys.
to Miss Sally Lawyer with the $20 cash app. I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Salute
Thank
to
you
Sally.
for your support.
He said, I want them to sign 2 damn linebackers. Really, might as well, because you don't have to sign. You could sign a low level linebacker too. You know what I'm saying? Just get me a veteran linebacker. It could be Levante David. It could be Bobby Wagner. It could be Patrick Queen. It could be any one of those guys. And
them boys, I don't see them letting them go, bro.
I doubt
let's
that.
Be realistic.
I doubt
Ravens ain't letting Queen go. You seen how much they value the linebacker position going to get Roquan. You know what I'm saying? So they're not gonna let Queen go. If I was them, if I was looking at linebackers, the Bucks players, I believe all of them will go. Cause like they a decent team, but they know they ain't finna win no Super Bowl with no Baker Mayfield. So I believe Mike Evans will be available. I believe what's his name? Devin White will be available, the linebacker. Do they got a decent defensive tackle? Shit, he might be on the market too.
Vita Vea, remember?
Oh shit, how long he got on his contract?
Let me Google some shit. You know I want.
Vita been in the league for a minute too.
He's 28 years old now, so Vita is still like that. He's still young as hell.
But we ain't gonna pay for him though. See how we gotta be.
How much money do you think it's going to cost? Because let's see when he signed his extension. Oh, he just signed that motherfucker. But he don't even make $20 million a year. 4 years, $73 million contract extension was signed in 2022. So he played the 2022 season. He played. So he got 2 years left of his contract. If you wanted to trade for him, and you can give him an extension and lower the cap hit. You just keep Vita
The
Vea
only
until
reason that's when it happened though is because the defensive tackle free agency market's so rich. You know what I'm saying? You'll have to give up a trade when you can actually just go sign one of these dudes.
and
So that
I don't
wouldn't really
mind
make that much sense.
I don't mind getting a DJ Reader. I don't mind getting a Sheldon Rankins. I don't mind none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as we can get somebody that is slightly better than Jonathan Hankins while also bringing Jonathan Hankins back, because you need depth at that position. You are, like I said, you didn't ask the man, Maji Smith, to drink Slim Fast and sit in a sauna and lose 40 pounds and shit.
Just
So
do us bad, man.
yeah, I don't even want to talk about the defensive tackle from Texas. Like, he's a big nasty dude. He gonna be 100 pounds by the time he gets through with Dan Quinn. He
I
gonna be
don't
running
want
around
no
this bitch.
young people, y'all. I don't want no young defensive tackle, man. We
I'm
just
gonna
went
say,
through that, bro.
yeah. And he might be better, but at the same time, like,
Is he gonna be what we need?
yeah, you know
That's
what
the
I'm saying.
thing. Anybody could be. Well, let me not say that. A
Hold
lot
on,
of people could be better than what we got from Isaac. Let's just say that.
hold on. I done completely missed the super over here. So let me get to this one real quick. He said, this is from Samson RV with a 5-piece over there. He said we
On
need to
West
go.
Side,
I believe so. He said we need to go all in. I can live with failure if I knew we went hard doing it. I mean, yeah, you can feel better about something if you know you gave it your very best. I don't think the Dallas Cowboys have put their best foot forward. But hey, I'm gonna take this phone call. I need you to hold it down for a couple seconds.
I got you, man. I ain't gonna lie. If Dan Quinn making people lose weight like that, I need to go holler at Dan Quinn for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Dan, what kind of slim fast regimen you got these boys on, man? Because that's ridiculous. But yeah, man, I'm not interested in a young defensive tackle at all. I'm sorry. I didn't want one last year, and they did it anyway. They did it, against my will. So, it ain't like that's you know what I'm saying? It ain't like that's something I would request. They're not doing what we need. You know what I'm saying? Sugar Daddy Williams says he plays with a motor like Aaron Donald, landlord. We can get him, but look, okay, listen. If we was just so happen to do that, right? Let's just get him and then still don't feel like we dusting our hands off and saying we done, we fixed everything. Don't put all that on a rookie player. Let's not do that. I don't want them to sell us that this year, y'all. Think about that. I don't want them to sell us that this year because they will. Any of these rookie young players, they will sell you and say, hey, y'all, this guy gonna step up and we fix that position. We can't let that happen this year because that's how we end up mad and sad when these boys ain't playing up to par against the better competition in the league because they won't. Because they probably weren't as good as they sold us on them at first. Right? They gonna tell you that Ranye gonna do everything that J. Ron Curse did times 20, and he gonna be a gangster. Maybe he be good against regular teams, and maybe he be good for 5-6 games. He might have a streak. Who knows? He could be as good as they say. But I don't want to buy in until I see it. Okay? I don't want to buy that. I don't want to buy it. Because listen, they'll sell you. They just sold us on Marquise Bell. He had a good year until he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They gonna sell you on people they have just so they can be cheap. Listen, man. They just had Rico Dowell as our second.
Are you getting traumatized from thinking about it? Cause you just stopped.
We stood up there and let this happen though.
Man, what were we gonna do? What were we
Tony
gonna
Pollard had an ACL. Rico Dowell was a nobody. Let's just be honest. This
Rico
man
Dowell also had an injury history.
I like him. Like he did his job. He did what he could do. But that's just like me just giving you a car. You ain't even test drove it or nothing. And you know what I'm saying? And I just say, hey, here goes your car. You're like, where this car come from? Like, how many miles on it? You just take the car. Like, that's what happened with Rico Dowdle. We had no info on this man, but we went into the season as him as our second back. And we already had questions about Tony Pollard health. That
Man,
makes no sense.
let's go further. I mean, go further. Like you said, Tony Pollard, broken leg. No, just broken a couple months ago. Rico Dow, injury history. He dealt with an ankle injury for 2 months. He was on the injury
Terrence
report for 2
Steele
months.
coming off of ACL, starring right tackle.
I was staying in the running back room. Let's go further. What's the boy name? Deuce Vaughn, 5'5", 5th-round pick. Like, what the hell did we expect from that man? Malik Davis, they don't like you. Just move on.
They don't care about. Listen, this is why I had a problem with what Jerry Jones just said. Right? Did you hear what he say?
I heard what he said.
We go as far as Dak takes us. Now you see why I got a problem with that. Cause look, don't it look like he built this team like that?
Yep.
Think about that. Like, people think that's an innocent comment. Like, we go as far as Dak. It looked like it. You ain't even try to get us a running back.
Yep. But that's why I say that's dodging culpability, because Jerry Jones is the general manager of the Dallas Cowboys. That means he is supposed to be the one that constructs a winning roster for the Dallas Cowboys to succeed. If your only plan is Dak Prescott has the ball in order for me to win, you did not build a good football team. That's not what happened. Even the great Patrick Mahomes, who was the baby GOAT, was held scoreless in a half of playoff football. They scored 17 points in the first half and not nan other the rest of the damn game. And
what
they
defense did. They
defense went crazy. They held the two-time MVP, because DeMar gonna win it, unfortunately. They held the two-time MVP to 10 damn points, forced 2 turnovers on them. Like, and even the Ravens defense showed up for their league MVP who was struggling. They held Patrick Mahomes to the 17 points.
That man ain't throw for number like 200 yards. Y'all think you got to have a 400-yard game with 4 touchdowns to win. That's what they expect from Dak, because you got your owner sitting there talking about we go as far as Dak go. That's not a great way to build your team.
It's not. But we gonna have to just pray about it, man. But I do have to get up out of here at this point. I got another.
We didn't
show.
even read El Professor thing though before we go.
Oh shit! Yeah, I can't do my boy like that, man. Hold on, man. We tweaking. Let me read my boy's stuff, man, before we get on out of here. He said, "Do we keep LBE? What about Overshown? Overshown is going to be here. The Dallas Cowboys like him a lot, so I'm sure the Overshown will play a whole lot of snaps for the Dallas Cowboys, whether he earned it or not. They got to make themselves.
I've been hearing retirement talk for LBE though, ain't you?
I heard it at one point, but I don't know how valid it is, because I heard some rumblings that he could be permanently gone. I heard some rumblings that he could be back. It's in the air, just the way the Dallas Cowboys like it.
We don't know.
Another talking point they can milk.
And we got to see how he look coming off an ACL injury.
Mm-hmm.
We've been having some shitty luck at linebacker. Like, there's no other way to say it. Excuse my French. Because, look, we just had LVE, Jalen Smith. We thought we had the best duo in football for a while. We was looking like our future was looking so bright. Then the next year, that all fell, you know what I'm saying, by the wayside.
It was horrible, man. It was horrible. He said too much pressure was on Dak, had to do too much because his offense wasn't balanced. I mean, my boy said spam Lamb. That's the only way we're going to win.
Did you see all that pressure on Pat Mahomes? No, because his defense took it off. This is what I'm telling you. His defense held them in the game, held them up.
And Pacheco was toting that bitch.
Run game and defense. Those are our biggest things we struggle with. That's why we struggle in the playoffs. That's your answer, people. Run game and defense.
Run game and defense.
Our defense got all the glamour and glitz, but they ain't got the tangible stuff that we need to be a good defense. That's the problem.
And there lies the problem.
But yeah, man, you already know, man. I go by Landlord from Alabama with the same handle on our social media. Y'all tap in with your boy, man. Y'all know I'm going through some crazy changes at work right now, so my schedule is going to be a little up in the air. So please hit that notification bell and the like button, man, because I don't know when I'm gonna be going live, but it will be going down. You understand? So, for right now, maybe the rest of this week it'll probably be nighttime, man. So y'all make sure y'all tap in, man, and support. I need y'all support like normal. You know what I'm saying? Help me go through this transition. So I appreciate y'all, man. Salute to the trap.
Indeed, man. And hey, it's your boy Henny the Moore reporting live from the liquor store. We're still trying to get to 2K on YouTube, man. So just type in HTM Sports. It's not Holder Mayo. It's your boy Henny. It's gonna be the black cartoon character on there, looking crazy. But I am your numbers guy. So come over, get drunk in the liquor store, support your boy, and we're gonna keep grinding out, man. But
Yes,
hey,
sir.
Wes was on here, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off with the old saying: never look down because the star is up, man. Peace, God
Peace.
bless.